Is Kevon Looney?
He's healthy. He's playing his normal minutes here, and I'm really happy for him because it's the first time in a while he's been able to get out there and kind of do his thing. And he looks good. He's a high IQ player. He knows what he's doing on both ends. He can rebound really well, and I'm just excited for him because I know how hard he's worked to get back in the playing again.
And do you expect him to be starting?
Yeah. I think we expect him to start. We're still figuring out the lineups and everything, but he's definitely been good here, and yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I mean, you've got Bell, Damian, and Looney. Are all three going to start, or probably one of them will?
They all play the similar position.
Yeah.
They all play the 5, but some of those guys can play the 4. Loon and Bell can play some 4. So we'll mix and match. There'll be times where 2 of them are on the floor, but you won't see all 3 of them.
Okay.
But yeah, they're all great guys, and combined with Pat, the leadership's been great here so far. We've got a really good group together, and it's credit to the management for putting this together. And yeah, we scrimmaged last night, and a lot of energy, a lot of togetherness, and it was really impressive.
Yeah. Speaking of Pat, now, do you see any improvements in his games since last season? Anything he's working on specifically?
I think Pat just impacts the game so much on both ends. It's those little challenges that he wins within the game, whether it's cutting hard and opening someone else up, or defensively disrupting what the offense is trying to do. It's so evident that he knows what he's doing out there when he's playing. And more than anything, he's really taken on a leadership role this summer so far, and it's great to see and that growth out of him going into his second year.
Yeah, he's probably looked up to out here from the rest of the guys, right?
No, absolutely. But all 4 of our roster guys are, and we've got some other guys who played with Santa Cruz last year who are back with us, and those guys are great to have around as well. We have a lot of people who know how to play the game and understand the NBA terminology and the concepts and all of that.
Now, you're going to always get these comparisons, Bell to Draymond. We're going to hear that a lot.
Yeah,
Similars or differences, anything?
I mean, when you're talking Jordan specifically with Draymond, I mean, they're both guys capable defensively of switching on to players, and they both play with an edge.
How about the vocality?
The what?
Like vocality. Does Bell, is he as loud as Draymond?
Yeah, he's only been here 2 weeks,
yeah.
But he's a guy like Draymond, whether or not Draymond's talking or not. He's a guy who definitely impacts the game, and he's high energy and he's physical. And Draymond will be a great mentor for him.
And we've all seen his defensive highlights, Bell's. And there was talk when Draymond came up through Summer League that he had such a high IQ on defense. What can you say about, hate to make another comparison, but what can you say about Jordan Bell just coming in?
Again, it's just so new. He's only been around 2 weeks, so we're still, with all these guys, trying to figure out everyone's strengths and trying to put the best lineups out there together. So we'll see, but it's probably too early. We haven't even played a game yet to really know.
Cool. Well, I only got 2 more questions. One is you got the Sixers coming up. McCaw's got to be happy about that. He must be excited coming up against Markelle Fultz, right?
I mean, well, you'd have to ask him that, but I think he's probably going to approach it like any other game.
You guys are doing extra planning, defensive schemes?
No, we always have. We have guys scouting every game, and that's kind of what's so great about Summer League is people stepping into larger roles and unfamiliar roles. And we've got a few guys who are in the video room are now having some coaching experience, and everyone's going to have a chance to have an impact on the Summer League, and we're getting help from everywhere. So we have a few guys who are going to have the scouts, and James Laughlin is actually scouting Philly, and he does a great job, so I think we'll be well prepared for that.
And finally, yourself, butterflies, right? You're going to have butterflies.
Yeah, it's obviously my first time doing this, and I mean, all you can do is prepare. And I've talked to so many of our coaches, both that are here now and also on our regular season staff. It just helps a lot, like picking up tips, talk to Mike Brown, talk to Steve, all that. So Ron's been great, and just kind of feed off of them and prepare myself best I can. As a staff, like these guys with me do a ton of work, and we're excited for it.
right. Thank you so much.